was talking to someone last night that was referring to a funeral of someone they had been to where a copy of Dune was passed out to everyone at the funeral, so much so that the person who had passed away had such a connection to the book. So you hear stories of that nature with this material. People have a biblical connection with this book.
Their cruelty to my people is all I've known. What's to become of our world?
Dune is a story of interplanetary conflict, and Paul Atreides is a young man at the center of the story who already has a certain weight on his shoulders, be the heir ascendant of his house Atreides, as an additional pressure put on him when he starts to be put on the path of the Muad'Dib, of a savior of the universe, so we think.
Chani, I think what's exciting about this film is we don't really know much about her. We kind of only get glimpses of her and views of her from Paul's visions, right? So she's just this figure, and we know that she's significant for a reason, and he's trying to figure out what is it that's drawing me to these people, to the Fremen, to the desert. Why am I here? Who is this person, and what does she signify for me?
Can I trust you with something? I've been having dreams about a girl fallen in battle. Felt like a vision.
Dreams make good stories, but everything important happens when we're awake.
It's a book that has been with me since maybe 40 years. So I'm like books like that you can read. You read it when you're a boy, then when you're older, and then you always see something new in it, according to your own life experience. I was moved by how Paul Atreides, a young man, will find comfort and solace into another culture, meaning that he will finally feel home being with the Fremen. There was something in that culture that is not his culture, and that idea that you can feel home with the other, it spoke deeply to me at the time.
Denis works very much on layers and closing in on something. So, starting from a very expansive view and then slowly just zooming in to the point of microscopic detail. So he's like that with not only just sets and locations, but also with the emotional journey.
When you work under conditions like that with a man like him, you feel safe. Every actor's worst enemy is fear, and you constantly battle with your fear, no matter how experienced you are. And you feel safe with Denis, not only because you know that he will bring the best out of you, but also you can try things, you can make mistakes, and it's not dangerous. It's a creative process on the set, and it's really a pleasure. And I hope sometimes I get a role in a Denis Villeneuve film where I don't have to sit in makeup for 8 hours.
This is why Dune. Kill them all. God in heaven.
Get everything with guns off the ground! Go!
It's like being spoiled as an actor. Like, it doesn't get better than this because, this is just such a big, epic world. And when they actually physically create it for you, so really all you have to do is put on your makeup and go to set, and you're just there. It's so easy to be immersed into this, to be immersed into these characters. It's like your best case scenario. It's something as a performer that you pray for because it's not always this good.
It's nice when things are practical. I don't mind when you have to resort to your imagination like a Marvel movie. I find that just as fascinating, but just a very different muscle. But it feels more like a play, and it was massive. The sets were incredible.
This is an extermination. They're picking my family off one by one. Only together can we stand a chance.
Let's fight like demons.
There's something really dramatic, tragic, dark, powerful in Dune. I love humor, but I didn't want it to be approached like a fantasy movie where everything is a joke every 2 minutes. That's not my sensibility. I wanted to take that world seriously, and I love it. And I love how powerful it is, and I want to embrace that power.